Welcome aboard, everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Captain Nipson, and today we're continuing the story of Digimon Story Time Stranger. In the last episode, we navigated the Dark Crevasse area with the help of a very barfy Gekomon, and we confronted Zombie Plutomon. A super difficult boss fight because you just can't heal. How I managed to beat him, I don't know, other than a good use of items. That being said, not easy, but we did it. And now we were sent back in time. Let's see if you're weak to ice. We sent back in time to help out, and unfortunately, we still have to navigate the area again.
Please?
Ooh. Vulcan Napalm. Actually, it's Vulcan Napalm, not Woken.
You're going down.
No, you resisted that. Vulcan Napalm. Finally. Jolbeamon, you know what? It's Digitamamon. I want our little goofy dude out and about. Earth? Nice dude.
Yeah.
Look at him, he's just a little dude. He's a little goofy dude. Uh-oh. Who's eligible for Digivolution? Oh. Ooh, we could get a Lilimon. And you know what? How close are we to... Well, we're not going to get 1020 SPI. How close are we to 950? Not going to get that either. So you know what? Let's get Lilimon. Or... yeah. That's honestly a pretty cool design. It's very basic, but it's also... It sells the Lily design. Or... well, technically not Lily. If it's a different take on a Lily. And we've had a Dragomon. Is this one? I just don't know who it is. I don't know who that would be. Uh-oh. Oh no, not Lady Devimon. Oh, we can go ahead and evolve. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, Chimeramon can't Digivolve. Tuskmon can't Digivolve either. We could de-Digivolve. And honestly, you know what? Yeah. Let's play around with the Digivolutions. I haven't really done it. Okay, well, we've had all of you, so you're not. But, let's go Palmon. How Palmon becomes Chrysalimon? I don't know. Okay. Well, we've never even seen this one, so who's it gonna... Hello, Mochimon. You were not what I was expecting. At all, honestly. Oh, we could go back down to Black Gatomon. Actually, we could go back to any of these guys. Okay, that's one of the Devimons. This is the other Devimon. I don't know if it's... One of these is Ice Devimon, one of these is regular Devimon. Yes, there's an Ice Devimon. We haven't had a regular Greymon? That seems wild. I'm just checking to see what all we got. Yeah, the Sangalupmon. Might as well. Ooh, Bearmon. We're going back to Bearmon. Whatever this is. Oh, Leomon. Okay, his natural level. Well, I guess this is his natural evolution, because this is how you get, like, Marsmon and stuff in this game. Alright, enough screwing around. Let's continue on. But this time, some of the treasure chests haven't been opened. Now, you
Sticker blade!
Sticker blade! Ooh. Alright, they're weak to fire. So burn through the witches. And dig through the ditches. Oh, you're almost useless. Oops, phone went off. You respond to that text message from the word.
Yeah.
It can't be. Ready to go.
Why I thought the little Digimon was my friend, I don't know. We're just gonna auto fight these guys. There's nothing in here.
Appreciate it. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So that treasure chest is still open. Unfortunately, now we have to go back through this again, and I think some of the treasure chests that were open are now not open. So you have to kind of backtrack through the worst part of the game.
You dare summon me? Who do you glurpin' think you are? I won't glurp and forgive this!
Ready to launch.
Whoopsie! Poor dude didn't even get a chance. It was just, you want to talk shit, get hit.
I'm sorry, Glurp. I suppose I got a little carried. What are you doing here?
I want to see Plutomon.
Lord Plutomon? Something's off with Lord Pluto. I don't have the. Oh, you can.
Okay, so now just a repeat. It gives us the answers. Yeah, nah, I think we're just gonna blitz through the questions. Because, A, for one, I hate this section of the game. As I've said numerous times. The other reason is we're about to get Mega Evolutions. And I've been waiting on Mega Evolutions for a long time. In fact, I would say that's this game's worst pacing problem. Is that... Oh, see, like this one is now...
Great.
Let's hear a real.
The worst pacing
groaner.
issue I have with this
A
is how
platitude that'll
quickly
send me
you go from Champion to Ultimate, but then there's such a long gap between Ultimate and Mega. I feel like we could have pushed back Ultimate till... Honestly, I don't know. Just like probably another 3 or 4 hours of gameplay later, because the champions, like, you just don't get to spend a lot of time with the champions, in my opinion, or not enough time.
Preparations
All right.
complete. Very kind of you.
Night raid.
Night Raid! I love his signature move. That is a classic. We're gonna get rid of Sangoofmon. Then we're gonna go for Awoken Napalm. Damn. And give this dude a Silver Cross. Learn you know,
Okay.
stake through the heart. Other ways to kill vampires. Got some levels up.
Let's hear a real.
Yeah, I don't know. I just wish like you had more time forced to spend with the champions, because like champions are probably like one of my favorite stages. I don't know. There's just a lot of banger champions. Oh, hey, it's treasure chest. Pardon my stomach there. I am a little
Let's
hungry.
hear a real groaner.
But we got an X heal, which is awesome. Ooh, excuse me, now I got the hiccups. Oh, it's
Much appreciated.
Piromon or Piedmon or
Great.
Piedmon, however you prefer your translations.
There!
He is
Ready to go.
the natural Mega or Myotismon? Or one of them natural evolutions for Myotismon. Because you got Venomyotismon, which we fought, Malmyotismon, which I don't think is in the game. And then, is it Piedmon? Fire? Fire, good.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oop, this one's closed.
Great.
Ooh, come on, give me like level 3 stuff now. Okay. All you need is love. Go this way. And then go this way. And then treasure chest.
Wow!
And then this.
Let's hear a real.
Okay, make sure nothing else had opened up. Aha!
Let's hear a real.
Hard work. See that treasure chest. Now, where are the Digimon?
Wow!
Up above, I bet.
Let's hear.
Everyone's happiness is my happiness. I'm glad you can speedrun this. I think the absolute worst decision, and it probably honestly would have brought the game down from like a
Much appreciated.
an 8.5 to like a 7.5 would be had they made you go through new
Great.
questions. Like that
Let's hear
really
a
would have
real-
sucked, in my opinion. And it's not that this is a bad section of the game. It's an excellent place to level up. Like really, you can fight a couple times and get a bunch of levels. The real problem is levels don't mean just a whole lot in this game, unfortunately. Like they're important, don't get me wrong. But it's really more about your stat. Because you can make up for a difference in levels with stats, no problem. Okay, these have already been opened for us.
Wow!
But now,
There's the gatekeeper.
Let's see.
I guess it's time for me to do my thing. Glurp. Okay, let's go. Glurp.
just do it. Okay, I don't think there's a wrong answer right there. Dude, that one just sounded brutal. No treasure chest. Alright, let's let everybody heal up. Or we're already healed up. Okay, perfect. Away we go! Well, that definitely looks different.
Plutomon, your progress thus far has been commendable. You have made a fine puppet indeed.
Something tells me that's the
The
reason behind
hero's
all this.
revival is soon upon us. That means your job is done. You have some life left in you, do you? In that case, I can still put you to work. May you roam the world forever as a walking corpse, thanks to the help of this chronolixer.
Uh-oh. He got away.
Who are you? Tell me, what has become of the digital world?
Well, you kind of waged war, and you may have poisoned half of the digital world.
I see. You said you are of Marukimon's ilk, are you not? Please inform Marukimon what I am about to tell you. The fate of the digital world hangs in the balance. While being manipulated and controlled, I came to learn the whole truth. The truth of the world, I should say. This conflict, all of it, it was a setup. Brought about by a hero. One fallen into darkness.
Who could have seen this coming?
The hero
Actually, not
Chronomon
me.
held
I did not
power
understand this
over
at all when
time,
I was first
allowing
playing this.
him to decipher the Akashic records stored deep within Iliad. With
The mask
power
looking
over time,
motherfucker.
Chronomon was a being of absolute presence that reigned over Iliad. But one
Only that
day,
doesn't look like
Chronomon learned of the truth of the world from a record fragment engraved in the Akashic records. That this world was host to a higher being on a plane above ours. Trace mentions of a creator-like being, one who conceived all that we know, were inscribed in the Akashic records. This truth brought despair to Chronomon. It meant that every occurrence was preordained, and he began to see all of existence as gears in a machine, crafted by that being. Chronomon yearned to break the chains of fate that bound him. He ordered the warriors of Iliad, the Titans, into battle against the higher being. The higher being's might was unmatched, and Chronomon was easily defeated. He was then sealed away within the core of the device that governs time, the Akashic records. The Titans, deemed to be treasonous conspirators by the higher being, were exiled to the lowest level of Iliad and branded as villains of the digital world. All this time, I had no idea that our old legends were replete with fabrications. I have always hated our so-called history of losing to the hero. Why did we Titans have to be subjected to such misery? Titan control of the current. That was the only thing that could make up for being banished to the ends of the earth. Taking advantage of my seething rage and hatred, it wormed its way in. Chronomon's curse, his grudge, his bitter resentment at being sealed away. All of it. It was all Chronomon's plan. The plot of a vengeful traitor who painted itself a hero. Please, tell Marukimon the truth. Hurry.
Bro, you... No, we're not dying. We need you. You cannot die. Let's heal him up. Let's get him, happy hunky-dory. Okay, we're just back.
What? Plutomon was being controlled? I see. I will dispatch someone to treat Plutomon's malady at once.
I gave Plutomon what treatment I could. It was touch and go for a while, but he was able to pull through.
That is a relief. If we had failed to save Plutomon's life, the truth would have been lost to oblivion.
I mean, it would have been lost, but he's probably the only one who could convince the Titans to believe him. Although,
After saving Plutomon's life, he reveals Iliad's true past and the hidden truths within its history. The resentment and rage of a false hero who rose up against a deity in ancient times. Chronomon's curse was the true catalyst behind the events that plunged the world into chaos. Chronomon's malevolent will manipulated some Titan warriors from the shadows, throwing Iliad into chaos, and eventually hoped to send the world on a path to ruin. Can those who uncovered the truth of the world put a stop to Chronomon's machinations?
As I was saying, ironically, in this situation, actions would have spoken louder than words.
The ongoing threat to the order of the world was engineered by a conspirator seeking to strike at the higher being. Chronomon, the Destroyer, gave birth to an egg. It has become a cocoon from which a demon threatens to emerge. Everything was planned from the start, including this war, all to give birth to a demon, fallen to darkness. As such, the Dark Shadow will not stop consuming despair. Someone must offer their aid. All I can offer you, however, is advice, for it is the higher being's desire that this world be self-reliant.
Any more cutscenes? Okay. So what I was saying was that, ironically, actions would speak louder than words. So even if Plutomon had died, which he can't for plot reasons probably, if Marukimon and Venusmon and all of the people we've helped so far started, saying like, hey, whoa, wait a minute, this isn't right, our history was manipulated, and we started acting upon that and treating the Titans as like allies instead of enemies. I'm sorry, I'm just walking in circles. To kind of, be like, oh, we want peace. Like, eventually, with the help of Neptunemon and probably some of the more moderate Titans, even if they didn't truly believe that, they would eventually, our faction would be able to say, hey, like, we want to end this war. Now, would it happen quick enough to prevent whatever Chronomon has planned? Probably not. Because all Chronomon would have to do is be like, see, they killed Plutomon! They say one thing and, manipulate the crowds. Which any good evil villain can monologue and manipulate the masses. Whew. Alright, let's go report to Marukimon.
Wow!
Which is weird because that's quite literally what the fuck we just did. But I think with time travel shenanigans and in-between theater, sometimes little details like this kind of don't add up. Because we quite literally just had this conversation. And if it makes me sit through those cutscenes again, we're just going to skip through them.
Plutomon told me everything. I find it difficult to believe everything he said. But I also find it difficult to think all he said were lies. We know one thing for sure. The Titans continue their campaign of destruction, even now. And Plutomon is not the one spearheading their offensive. From the intel we have gathered, the Titan Puppet Master may be after a certain something in the human world.
It's going to trigger the Shinjuku Inferno.
What you describe is impossible to imagine. So many robbed of their futures, humans and Digimon alike. It seems the tragic future you saw is threatening to unfold. I cannot leave while we are still recovering here. I fear the Titans may strike again if I give them an opening. I suggest you return to your world post-haste and consult with Dr. Simmons about the impending crisis.
Uh-oh. I think that was what we needed. Yep, that's all we needed. Okay. Defense boost. And then attack boost. And bam! You have reached Agent Rank 7. feels to be good on top. Alrighty, now comes the fun part. Time to Digivolve. So. 1810 SPI. I believe that's the one we need. Maybe? Gotta be, because that's gotta be Metal Garurumon. We could become Marukimon, which would be kind of cool to have our own Marukimon. We're gonna see, but I think this is, yeah, this is Metal Garurumon. This is not who I want. You can't become Omnimon though. You could, no, we're gonna go back to where Garurumon. And now we are going to Digivolve into one of the coolest mechas, in my opinion. I love this dude. Gonna let the hype build up. Boncho Stigmon. Yeah. Just much cooler version of Stingmon. I love the color scheme. I love the gauntlets. The cape is cool. The pants are, you know, probably the weakest part of the design, but still all comes together and really stands out. Bloody finish. Yep, charge sky. Oh yeah. Now, this is going to be the right one, I think. Mac Galgamon Digivolve into Mirage Galgamon. And he's still not done. He technically has one more form, but we can't get that for a little while. The next mecha on our list. Mega Dremon. Like Megiddo. You know, Megiddo Flame, Hell Howling. Yeah. This is an evil dragon Digimon right here. Ooh. We could go back down to War Growlmon, but I'm not interested. Now, we could go Bacchusmon, but no. We're going to go for Titamon. Been wanting to use one of these in a playthrough forever. And just look, everything. This is, to me, is what frickin' Ogremon's final evolution should be. This should be Ogremon's absolute final stage, and a lot of fan games have that. Now, I don't plan on evolving Sharkmon. I think he's as cool as he gets, so I think we're gonna keep him. Now, for this, we need 1810 SPI. So let's see if I have. I don't think I have anything that I can use to boost. What the? Boost him. But we do have some courage points, so let's use these to see if we can't boost. Are we gonna get it? 1810? I definitely don't believe so. Okay, Stone Cleave. Nah. So we're a long ways off on where Garurumon. So tell you guys what. Oh, wait. I'll show you who Lady Devimon becomes, because I've been saving up for her. One of the cooler demon lords in the game, Lilithmon. As you can see, I'm biased for very specific reasons, and those reasons I will leave up to your own imagination. Alrighty. Digimon digivolves into Kaiser Greymon. Or is it Emperor Greymon? I'm thinking of Kaiser Garurumon, I think. Now, who are you? Ah, Shine Greymon. That's his natural evolution. That makes sense. You know what? Tojimon. We hadn't messed around with a Tojimon in a hot minute. Yeah, I want this one, so we need 1810 SPI. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna off-screen grind to 1810 SPI real quick with Where Garurumon, and then I'll cut right back and show you the final evolution. So I'm not gonna tease y'all for the reveal for the next episode, or maybe I will. You know what? Y'all come back for the next episode to see who I want Where Garurumon to be. But that being said, we got a lot done in this episode. It was mostly a lot of dialogue, but you know, we progressed the story. So that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If y'all like what y'all seeing, please like and comment. I try and respond to every single comment. If you really like what you're seeing and you want to support the channel, I'd love you to subscribe. That way I can hit my 100 sub goal by the end of the year. But regardless, still appreciate y'all taking y'all's time out of the day to, you know, sit down and watch my videos. It means a lot to me as a small-time YouTuber. I'll catch you guys in the next episode, where we will see who Where Garurumon digivolves into. Bye.